Hello, how's it going, my fellow apes, my fellow NAKD army? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's your boy Sam from Art of Trading here, and let's get into the video. So, as you currently see on my screen, my bank account is hurting very, very badly. We bought Ortex. I know, it was a long time coming. I needed it to really develop the channel and to ensure that I'm giving you the best data possible. But yeah, the bank account's hurting right now. £50 a month for a student. Yeah, trust me, that's a fair bit of money. But as you can currently see via, we have Ortex. It's a fantastic tool. I still don't really know what's going on, but you know, it's something that I'm going to develop and learn over time. And you know, I'm very excited to bring to you like this great content and to give you everything that you need to know about NAKD, which is what Ortex actually provides you. Again, it doesn't cover anything like naked shorting or anything along those lines. But what it does do is it says the actual reported short interest. As you can see currently, we're looking at 39.62%, which is a 2.31% increase, which is lovely to see. And we can see sort of how it's correlated and what's going on within the market currently that we're seeing within NAKD and any other stocks I decide to cover on this channel. And if you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe for you. I call you out there. It really helps the channel out, and I cannot thank you enough for the re-support of this channel. It's absolutely insane. 2,000 subscribers. Man, you lot go-to, man. You're a different breed. But thank you so much. Now, the estimated short interest of free flow is currently 4.22%, which is a minus 18.53% change, which is interesting. This Ortex data, to me, it doesn't really give me, it doesn't stop anything. It's just interesting to see what's being reported at the moment. You currently see the shares on loan is currently 67.5 million, which, I mean, that's normal. Days to cover, the days to cover has gone down slightly, but again, nothing here that's really changed. 12.33 cost to borrow, which is still significantly high. I know it's not as high as 7 days ago, but 12.33. Imagine taking out an interest loan or a mortgage that had 12.33% interest. You see, that's a lot of money, and that is a lot of interest that they're going to have to be paying on these short positions. And, you know, we're currently just waiting on PR, and once PR comes in, these hedge funders and these people who are currently shorting NAKD stock are going to get burnt. There's no two ways about it, right? The utilization, as you can see, there was 100% utilization last week. However, as you can see now, 94.47, and that is the amount of shorts that are currently being put into fruition and that are powering the market down in a sense, right? So what we're seeing is 94.47% utilization, and that sort of correlates to the price action that we have seen over the past couple of days. And talking the past couple of days, we will go into a graphical analysis later on, but I thought I'd just have a quick look and see what is currently going on within this. It's very interesting to me. The lines are all over the place. I don't really know what they all mean yet. It's something that I'm going to be learning as I go, and you know, like I always like doing with you lot, it's something to bring me on my adventure within stocks and finances. This is a documentation really of the development of myself and Josh on like stocks and shares. We're in no way, shape or form financial advisors, ladies and gentlemen. We are just university students, so we still have a lot to learn ourselves. And as you can see, this right here, there is a lot to learn. I mean, look at the utilization. You currently see utilization is very high. I mean, before as well, you currently see when it was 0.70, there was a big dip in the utilization, and then it sort of kicked back in again in full force, and that's when we saw this like sort of downtrend again. So that's all we're seeing at the moment. Cost to borrow as well. The cost to borrow is currently going down slowly, but hey, it doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't. Like I said, NAKD is a ticking time bomb. That is exactly what it is. It will explode at some point, in my opinion, obviously. And it is, yeah, there's just a lot to it. I don't know how many failure to delivers there are. I'm not sure if I can see that. Actually, there won't be, because it's the options trading. But, you know, it'll be interesting to see, actually, with AMC, the failure to delivers, because I think that'll be very interesting to see. Now, I mean, Ortex itself is showing pretty good signs here. Let's do a quick graphical analysis with Ortex. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know what I've just done there. Oh, I brought it in closer. Okay, so if we do that. No, okay. We'll just go back to Moo and we'll do a quick graphical analysis. I mean, this is all the data here for the short interest. I mean, that's everything we really need to know. That nothing really has changed in a sense, and nothing's going to affect us at all. But look at the trading signals as well. I mean, this is pretty useful, right? So if we put stock filter NAKD, okay, maybe not. Let's quickly type in NAKD at the top here. Okay, so as you can currently see, the trading signals for NAKD, so they say a short squeeze is currently on the cards, which we all know. So people are saying buy, and that was on the 3rd of June and the 27th of April. And then there were some sell indicators as well. I mean, the most recent ones though, the last two trading indicators have both been buy. So that is a good indicator to say NAKD is a buy, in my opinion, obviously. So yeah, we are now going to go back to Moo and I'll do a graphical analysis and basically tell you what's been going on within the days of trading. So without further ado, I'll see you on Moo. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, moving into the graphical analysis of NAKD, you can currently, well, you saw what happened with my bearish flag, which I drew, and we actually broke out the other end. I was not expecting this. I said in my video that I think we're going to fall below the bullish flag that I actually drew, but we actually did climb up, and we saw highs of 0.56, which is fantastic to see. You know, seeing some positive price action with NAKD is always good. However, today we have been trading slightly lower, but that is nothing to worry about. Now, we're going to quickly look at what the graph's saying now. It has changed a little bit since I last drew one, because as you can currently see on the graph here, this right here was actually a false breakout. It probably should not have actually gone that high. It probably should have been about 0.55, the way the graph has been showing. But again, we'll take the price action anyway. So as you can currently see, based on the support levels, you have 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, that's better off. Let's quickly draw that. It's about there. I mean, it's about there, right? We'll call it there, and we'll put that around about there. So again, we are still in this bullish flag currently. Now, at some point, we are probably going to fall below the bullish flag that we have been in for the last couple of days of trading. And that's just because I think we are holding this critical support structure. I think we have to fall below 50 cents, because this is what this article is saying. I mean, in all honesty, I genuinely think that this is preemptive, and I think this is premeditated attack on NAKD stock, personally. And I said in my last videos, I wouldn't be surprised if we fall below 50 cents again and potentially hit 48 cents as a crucial support structure, may I add, before we see that bounce. And when we bounce, ladies and gentlemen, it is not going to be an ordinary, 60 cents, woo, yeah, go team. No, we should bounce a lot higher, in my opinion. And that is what all the data to me is suggesting currently. So, you know, I thought I'd make my opinions clear within this video of where I think NAKD is. Bullish as hell, as always. I mean, this stock should be trading around $4 to $5 minimum at the moment. And that is all based on literal facts that we know. $300 million worth of cash is nothing. That is something. That has to be worth something. And, you know, again, divestiture of Bendon, that should go up in the stock price as well, but we haven't seen it because it's being manipulated to hell. And at some point, these hedge funders will come to justice, and justice will be served, and the apes will prevail, in my opinion. So let's have a quick look at the RSI. So RSI, you can currently see we've been in the double bottom RSI formation. Around the 30 area has been our double bottom, and we are sort of trying to rise up, potentially coming into this overbought section. But I think we are going to need a little bit more volume to see that, because today's volume, you see, it's been a bit rough. 11.57 million for us is very, very weak, ladies and gentlemen. We have had weeks where we have been averaging 100 million in volume. So the fact is only 11.57 million is not great, in all honesty. And, you know, I'm just going to put that out there. MACD, you can see we have seen a bearish crossover on the MACD, which has correlated with the price action. The MACD, though, I think what's going to happen is it's going to continue the arc, and it just depends whether it completes it on time to potentially see this bull action to fall out and fall above this bearish or this bullish flag which I drew, right? So I think that we have potential to potentially break out into the upper tier of this bullish flag. However, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a big however, I'm not sure whether the bearish indicator and the bearish system of the MACD is going to allow us to actually break above it, and we may fall slightly below it, and then we may see that low support structure about 0.50, but again, it's nothing to worry about. And again, all my opinion, not financial advice, but I think we're in good stead with NAKD personally. I mean, nothing here is new. We've been trading like this for absolutely ages. What have I done here? There we go. So yeah, we've been trading like this for ages. I mean, we have been barcoding for so long. I know we haven't been barcoding as such these last couple of days, but even then, we haven't seen some amazing price action. It's been pretty boring trading. In my opinion, I think the hedge funders are currently trying to weather the storm because, you know, I think us as retail investors, they expect us to get bored. They expect us to have the hype die down and potentially get all of us to sell. And that's why they're trying to long this out, in my opinion. And, you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens with NAKD stock and to see where it goes. I mean, in my opinion, the only way is up from here because, you know, NAKD is such a predominant company. It is doing such big moves. It has so many potential acquisitions, so much firepower behind it to potentially see amazing growth. Not just any growth, like literally amazing growth. We could see 100, 200, 300% gains within NAKD with good PR behind it. And if we saw those types of gains where we are trading above that $1 mark for over 10 days, it may force the hedge funders to count their losses and potentially cover their short shares and all the stuff that they have doubled down previously with their naked shorting shenanigans that they've been doing, right? So that is what I have to say for NAKD today. I hope you all enjoyed this video / rant. I'm not sure where this went. I just saw where I ran. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And be sure to check out the Telegram and also the NAKD Army Reddit. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, take care. In a bit.